One of the markers I always had was expired and canceled listings on my MLS hot sheets. So you should study these every single day in the areas that you want to work. The reason being is that they are exhausted sellers. They were on the market, it didn't work out. The houses are going to start to come off the market. 80% of those homes will relist before May 1st. And this happens every single year. And I think that kind of the thought with expired and cancels is that I gotta be up at 7:30, I've gotta be dialing the phone, I gotta talk to 400 people, they're all gonna tell me to F off. And I felt the same way. And my very first real estate sale, I couldn't get a hold of her. I just kept calling, and we used White Pages. I think we still have White Pages Premium, or you can dig it up from tax records. I went over there, knocked on the door, big smile on my face, and said, "Hi, I'm Parker. Your home came off the market." And she said, and I'll never forget this, she said, "You were the first person to actually come to my door and introduce yourself." And so then I go back to the office and I say, if you're one of those consumers and your house just came off the market and you get 80 phone calls from realtors and they're all telling you why the house didn't sell, how are you gonna feel? But what happens if you just show up to that house and you just have a big smile on your face and you introduce yourself? It's the worst that can happen. They can slam the door. I guess they could have a gun in your face. I guess, right? What I used to do, and I love this strategy because you guys are all here today, if you make it a habit of stopping by or scouting these out on your way back to your house. You might live in Hudson, you might live in St. Cloud. How many expired or cancels are between here and St. Cloud? My point is if you just did 1 or 2 or 3 a day and you stopped by and you had a nice presentation, a nice packet that you put together, and you stop over and you say, "Look, I understand your house came off the market. I want to be here to be interviewed for the job of selling your home when the time is right. I'm not here to pressure you. I just came by to say hello. Here's a packet of information about myself. Here's my resume. I'd love the opportunity when the time is right." Leave, you go home. They sit back on the couch, what are they going to think? The Chris guy was a really nice guy. And you know what? Now they have your packet of information. What does everyone else do? They call, and they put down realtors. They tell you all the reasons you didn't sell. If you're a seller, how does that feel? There's 79 days left in the year. How many of those will relist in 2025? I think 80%. So pick your niche, pick your spot, take the stuff that we offer here, put your business card in there, just go over with a big smile on your face, shake their hand and say, "Hey, I'd love to be interviewed when the time's right."